Ascension of Light, the 10 Heavens of Second Enoch. Introduction, the Midnight Visitors. Our story begins on a completely ordinary night in the life of Enoch. He is exactly 365 years old. He is resting alone in his house, completely at peace, when a sudden terrifying light punctures the darkness of his room. Before him stand two immense figures. The text describes them as men of a scale never before seen on earth. Their faces glow like the sun, their eyes burn like torches, and wings of brilliant gold extend from their shoulders. The celestial messengers deliver a staggering message. Enoch, do not fear. Today you are leaving your earthly home behind. You are about to ascend through the very layers of the cosmos to meet the Creator face to face. Enoch steps outside his body and enters the sky. What follows is an ancient blueprint of the universe, a 10-story fortress of light, shadow, order, and judgment. Part 1. The Lower Spheres: Climate, Darkness, and Paradise. The first heaven, the controls of nature. The angels carry Enoch up to the first heaven, which serves as a physical control room for the Earth's atmosphere. Here Enoch is shown the immense cosmic vaults where snow, ice, clouds, and dew are stored. He witnesses the stellar governors who guide the paths of the stars, operating a massive celestial system that ensures seasons change and fields are watered below. The second heaven, the prison of the rebels. The atmosphere shifts instantly from majestic to deeply somber as they ascend into the second heaven. This is a dark, gloomy abyss. Here Enoch encounters a tragic sight, a vast assembly of fallen angels, suspended in chains, weeping in perpetual darkness. These are the celestial watchers who rebelled against God during the ancient times. They look at Enoch and beg him to pray for their souls, but Enoch can only weep for them, recognizing that the laws of cosmic justice are unyielding. The third heaven, paradise and hell side by side. The third heaven contains the ultimate contrast of existence. On one side, Enoch enters a garden of unimaginable beauty, the true Garden of Eden. At its center stands the golden tree of life, producing endless, fragrant fruit under the shade of an immortal orchard. But as Enoch turns his head, the angels show him the opposite side of the third heaven, a terrifying, burning wilderness of absolute darkness and freezing ice, where corrupt souls are judged. Enoch is shown that both reward and consequence exist in the exact same dimension, separated only by the choices a soul makes on earth. Part 2. The Mid-Heavens, the Grand Alignment. The fourth heaven, the Chariot of the Sun. Ascending higher, Enoch enters the realm of cosmic time. He is shown the paths of the sun and the moon. He sees the giant fiery chariot of the sun, pulled by magnificent creatures called phoenixes and chalkidri, beings with the bodies of lions, the heads of crocodiles, and feet of pure purple. Enoch watches how these celestial guardians absorb the scorching heat of the sun so it doesn't burn the earth, and he witnesses the hundreds of angels who meticulously change the sun's crown every evening. The fifth heaven, the silent giants. In the fifth heaven, Enoch finds a massive army of silent, sorrowful warriors known as the Grigori. These are the giant cosmic soldiers whose brothers fell to earth and corrupted mankind. They sit in a state of absolute paralyzed grief, refusing to sing or praise. Enoch steps forward and speaks to them like a brother, convincing them to break their silence and sing a majestic, booming hymn that echoes through the higher dimensions. The sixth heaven, keepers of knowledge. The sixth heaven is the divine library. It is occupied by 7 bands of brilliant, shining angels who oversee the laws of nature, the movements of the planets, and the lives of humanity. These angels record everything: the shifting of political empires, the behavior of mankind, and the boundaries of human knowledge. They are the cosmic historians, ensuring that nothing that happens in the physical world is ever forgotten. Part 3. The higher dimensions, the invisible reality. The seventh heaven, the outer boundary. Enoch passes into the seventh heaven, the boundary where physical space completely dissolves. Looking upward, he sees a blinding wall of light. He catches his first glimpse of the highest angelic orders, the seraphim, the cherubim, and the many-eyed thrones, floating in a sea of pure fire. At this point, Enoch, human guides leave his side. The sheer majesty of the light overwhelms him, and he falls to the ground in terror. The eighth and ninth heavens, the changing of the garments. Suddenly, the archangel Gabriel steps forward and lifts Enoch up. He carries him into the eighth and ninth heavens. In these supreme dimensions, the stars and the zodiac constellations are seen from above, looking like a brilliant spinning tapestry below his feet. Here, the final preparation occurs. Enoch's earthly clothes are removed. He is washed in holy oil and dressed in garments of pure, shining glory. He realizes that he no longer feels like a mortal man. He has been completely transformed into a being of light. Part 4. The 10th heaven, the ultimate vision. 10th heaven, the face of the Creator. Finally, Enoch enters the 10th heaven, the absolute peak of reality. He beholds the great throne. The text explains that the appearance of the divine cannot be described with human words, for it is like a fierce, unquenchable fire that burns without being consumed. God speaks to Enoch in a voice like rolling thunder, telling him that he is the first human ever permitted to see the secrets of creation from the absolute beginning. For the first atom of dust was formed out of the invisible void. Enoch is instructed to write down 366 books detailing everything he has witnessed, so that his descendants on earth will always have a map of the invisible world. Epilogue, the horizon of focus. When we look through the layers of the Second Book of Enoch, we find a timeless truth that transcends ancient theology. The architect of the 10 heavens reminds us that our immediate daily surroundings are only a tiny fraction of a much grander reality. In our modern lives, it is incredibly easy to get trapped in the lower spheres, bogged down by temporary stresses, rigid schedules, and the dark friction of daily chaos. The ancient text serves as an invitation to elevate your internal gaze. It challenges us to look past the noise of the immediate horizon and remember that we possess an inner spark capable of rising above limitations. By cultivating character, seeking deep knowledge, and refusing to let earthly distractions cloud over our vision, we can look at the chaos around us from a position of absolute clarity, stability, and enduring peace.